30,148. Biggest thing with Bitcoin right now is we don't really need... GJG, welcome in. Good evening. We don't have to look outside of anything but the short-term pattern because we're looking for a short-term trade. So let's go into the 30-minute time frame. And I actually deleted everything off my chart, as you can see. I didn't save anything. Because on a nightly basis, when we do these leverage trades, we have to do it properly. Have to do it properly. But welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. I was a couple minutes later than usual. I was getting my stuff ready for the funeral tomorrow, and I was freaking out because I couldn't find my dress pants, but Julie came to the rescue and found them. Haven't worn them since my grandma's funeral, like 5 years ago, but they fit, so I'm very happy about that. So that's why I was a little late. Starlene, thanks for giving out a community gift sub, love. That is number 3 for you. I really appreciate that. And Crypto Gen X gets the community gift sub. What a generous audience I have. You guys are very generous. And gals are very generous. I appreciate it. Gonna grab my water real quick. Okay, so welcome in. I hope everybody's having a fantastic evening. Wow, 51 people in here. So, for Bitcoin, this is the immediate pattern we're in the 30-minute time frame. And this is all we need to pay attention to right now. Please put the Twitch back on the screen. That's awesome. Well, I will sing the last part of it for you. For Pizza Breath and the home Pizza Breath of XLM. And the home Pizza Breath. Thank you very much. And the home Pizza Breath. Thank you very much. I know it echoes. That's the... Welcome in, Pizza Breath. JMF Tracy, welcome in. CF 5000 Fanta, is that... Are we talking about a pop or are we talking about Fanta? Isn't that a crypto? So what I'd be looking for here, we got rejected by the 20-day. This is an engulfing candle down. That's 0.49% to see if we can hold this uptrend. So that's the immediate move I think we're about to make. So now, what does that mean for some of our cryptos? So XRP, we're going to draw out the immediate short term. We already know the long-term pattern with XRP. And these are the 3 levels of support. Are we going to hit this now and hold? If we come down to 39,157, 38,2, or 37,553. Because if we break all 3 of those, we know we're going to the uptrend of 34,688. Then the double bottom at 33,8. Then it gets ugly if we break all of that. I know it's a lot of stuff, but you can't get all the way down there before breaking down these key support levels, so why not have them all out here? So, with that being said, let's go back into the 30-minute. We're going to pull this out like this. I did see that bit donations, and then we can go like this. So this will be your first pattern, that potential right here. That's your first pattern potential, just like that. And I love looking at it like that because it shows us if we break down the 20-day here with XRP, this might be a good short play in class tonight. That's a bear flag. It's so tight together. Everything's lined up though. The 20, 50, 100, 200. We could have an impulse move down to 38.6 with these bears continue. Oh, that's a great play if we decided. We're on the bottom side of the 20-day. We have this candle that looks pretty good right now. It's at, what is it at? 39,929. You want to get it as close to, if we see it come back up close to 40,123, That's where that's the nut buy right now. But I don't know if it's going to come all the way back there. Your stop loss, if you were to buy in, should be at right about there. So this might be a better 10 or 15x trade instead of a 20x because of the risk factor. But that looks like we're breaking down in an engulfing fashion. It's just how much volume are we going to get in? But this right now really seems like a play that we walked into during class, and this really could push down. What do you guys think? HJ Than You, thanks for the 300 bits. That was mighty generous of you. I really appreciate that. Oh, yep. That's what I thought you meant. CW. Oh, I had to sing the whole melody? Well, maybe later. Starlene, 1957, thanks for the 100 bits, love. I really appreciate that. So very generous to this audience. So very generous. So what do you guys think? Yay or nay? Or would you wait for the proper retest, guys, of up here at about 400? Ooh, we're at 400 right now. We're trying to make, let's see where we're at on the 30-day. 40121 is exactly where we would want to be. It came down to the 200. We look like we're getting some volume in. The 5-minute is making this last second a kick up attempt, which always happens. We're up to the 20-day on the 1 minute. So, I mean, the risk reward here, I want to know what we think here, guys and gals. I need to know. Everybody's biting their tongue right now. I want to know what you guys think. And gals. This is a two-way street here, ladies and gentlemen. Man, it is pouring outside. I don't know if you guys and gals can hear it. It's in a tricky spot is my only reason. Pizza Breath started a hype train by giving out that community gift sub. I dare say I can't see it, but that's got to be 25 or 26 on the channel. That's awesome. So, if I did it, 401 is the area we wanted at. So let's see what XRP, what just happened? Hype train started. Pizza Breath gave out a community gift sub. That's the 25th on the channel. And DVD Barry, somebody who's in here all the time. I love that. And Ernie, thanks for subscribing at tier 1 for your 2nd month. Now I got the Tom's Army emote next to your name. I really appreciate that. Continuing this hype train. And Starlene with the 100 bits. Thank you again, love. I really appreciate that. This audience is so very generous. I can't even thank you all enough. So when we're looking at XRP, we're looking at a short. We've completed a bearish engulfing, a bearish divergence in the 3-minute. In the 5-minute, we're about to finish. We're trying to get it to bounce up to here. We're almost getting what we want out of this. The 30-minute, we're very close. We're very close. 40095, 40020. This is so close now that... Let's see what the volume profile looks like. We're gaining more red volume in the short term. Very little buyback volume. We've still got... So we got 3 minutes and 59 seconds to make this decision because this should come up here a little bit higher. So I'm thinking yay. I'm thinking yay. Is there... I'm unsure of the play. You were talking too fast or I'm listening. Oh, Redwire. I'll talk about it again. I am talking fast. That is a problem I do have. Awesome. DVD Berries here. See, Pizza Breath, that was a perfect gift sub because... DVD Barry's in here every single episode. Shafty, hi Tom, sorry, don't want to stop the class. Is there any other way I can send bits? I have sent 700 plus bits. They have taken the payment, but you are not getting them. Yes, you can go straight to PayPal, absolutely. strutrugali@gmail.com on PayPal. That's exactly the way to do it. Just type in strutrugali@gmail.com, you'll see me. I'm not sure why it's not sending me the bits. I really am not sure. But yeah, so the XRP play, ladies and gentlemen. We're looking to get up to 40, approximately here on the 20-day, on the 30-minute time frame. And it would get us up to about, actually it's 40118. I don't think we're going to likely get all the way up there. 40091 would be about where we would want to be. If you took this play you would want to make sure your stop loss, because you wouldn't want it to break much higher than this. So you legitimately, if we do this possibly at the right spot, if we got it in around, let's say 4096, I would say, dare say a stop loss even up to here. We wouldn't have to go much higher than that. You could come up here and say we're going to go all the way up to the wick, but I don't think we would even need to go that high. This is a pretty conservative and safe play in my opinion, because if we have to get out, we can get out. But we're going to run out of time to buy in because we've already had successful back tests and getting rejected. So 40090, the ultimate absolute. I think 40092 is a great spot. The closer, we'll put it at 40080, but the closer we can get, the only problem we have here is because of these things, you know, sometimes they like to do this before coming down. So that's why you'd have a tight stop loss. But as of right now, we've got 5 minutes left, and we could even be, man, it's so tough. Because it could push down right before the end of this candle, too. Bitcoin, bottom side of the 20-day. And you would think it'd come back to the uptrending support because it failed the bear flag, or the bull flag. So now on a failed bull flag, you take that same move down instead of up. We'll kind of project it. So we still have more of a move, and this should have been a little bit farther. But it wouldn't let me go all the way down. Yeah, actually. That's over projected. I don't know why it's doing that there. Much better. So that puts us right down to there. So I think it's an honest swing trade, and it's just going to be a matter of can we get in when we wanted to. We're having this reversal candle. I would like to see a little pull through here on the next 5 minutes and get us up to 40094 and show that patience and why we have to. Oh yeah, Redwire. Hold on. On Telegram, Redwire sent me it. Wait a minute, Redwire, what's your name on Telegram? William, welcome in. Shit, there's been so many people that have messaged me. What's your name on Telegram, Redwire? Damn it. We really want to see one more push up here. Just to give us a better buy-in spot. If we would have been quicker, we could have got up there. But, man, we might have missed that one. I mean, we haven't missed it, but for the top buy-in. Curtis. This would have been a little bit farther back, though. No problem, Mr. Vaj. I don't remember when you sent this, Curtis. Curtis, send me something on Telegram just so yours goes to the top of the list. Yeah, you're going to have to... Yeah, well, just send me a message. It'll show up on my Telegram right away. Dude, you're missing an action on TM. Sure, I'm not. Hype train completed. 545 bits and 3 sub gifts. I appreciate that, everybody who contributed to the hype train. TM, what? Is that Telegram? You are not archived, but I have not been on Telegram. I'll be honest. I have a lot of things to answer. I've been dealing with funeral stuff, and I haven't really been talking on Telegram. Oh, here we go, guys. So if you're looking to send bits, Curtis made me this. So you go on here, on Twitter, or Twitch, I mean. Click that, double-click that icon. Then you go here, and then you get bits. Thank you, Curtis, for doing this, by the way. So then you do it like this. This button will take you to the interface to connect with payment options. And then finally, you pick the amount you want to do, get the bits, and then you can send them just like on the bottom. So, Curtis, I appreciate you doing that. That was actually really generous of you. If anybody wants to thank Curtis, that's Redwire65 in here. Hey, no problem, Noah. Welcome in. Vote. I got your thing about Mr. Crook. Thank you so much. I can't believe you grew up in my grandpa's neighborhood. Like, I knew Mr. and Mrs. Crook before my cousin was even born because they lived across the street from my grandpa. So I will definitely tell Lori that you are in my audience. It's a small, small world, my friend. So, like we're talking about with Bitcoin, we have this bearish engulfing candle. It looks like we're going to continue to the downside here in the immediate short term. Fill out our technical target. Now, we could take a short out with XRP. It's just in this these candles, we're not getting a lot of big pushback. XLM. Whoops. You're welcome, Michael. When I read that, I couldn't believe it. Like, that's such a small world. Because when you said Lori Matashko, I'm like, holy crap. It's the exact same person. So, these are pretty nice engulfing candles down, guys. We should get another move down. I'm just going through right now to see market setup. Theta has come down nicely now. What are some of the other ones that we usually look at? Ethereum's at 1781. Shiba is at 1050. So we have to be careful, though, because we haven't got extreme sell volume. So at any point, we're going to have... Man, I would have liked to have been closer to the 20-day on all of these. We came close on XRP. It's just by the time we started talking about it, we were a little bit too low. See DGB. DGB's had that big impulse move down. See, I think that's what's going to end up happening. If we can catch one that hasn't had that. A lot of them have already had it, though. Look at that. Shit. Class started a little bit too late tonight. Look at this. This is the 30-minute candle of desire. Because it's either a fake out, but the whole market's starting to look at these bearish engulfing candles. And then you get AMP that has a reversal candle, but it's still playing to the downside. So, a lot of these look like they are absolutely playing to the downside. So, XRP, we're in that positioning, guys. It hasn't gone anywhere. And Gales. But I still think it could possibly play back up here to this 4001 real quick. But I could be full of crap, too, because if it pulls down, it's going to break out. I would love to be in this. It would break down. We've already done the bearish divergence in the 5-minute. The 15-minute. Looks like it wants to continue and start a bearish divergence. So we did back test here. Well, we started here and came down. Because you want to get in before this bearish cross. So these are... It is such an intriguing time. Damn. We overtalked it. Now I can't get in because now it's going to be, does it break 39,884? Does it sit here and then pull back up? Theta, you definitely nailed it. I mean, it's starting to bearish cross on the 15 minutes, so I don't think we're done by a long shot. I just know you're going to have to sit through, retest back up, but this is starting a bearish cross, which could lead to a bearish divergence. These are going to come down much more. I think they're going to come down farther. It's just a matter of how many back tests do we have. So we're looking for the proper positioning on one of these. That's it. Just like we do every episode or class if we're not in. We're looking for the proper positioning. And you're going to see in the, what is it, the 4-hour. See, that's the thing. We've already finished all of these. Let's see where the daily's at. Dailies come through. Weekly's just started the weekly cross, so that's why I think we still have a much bigger move to be had here. And I think we're going to come down farther, and we're barely holding on right now. It's just, where is the best buy right now? What's the best buy? And I will do my due diligence to find the best buy in the exact moment. And if I see it, I was close with XRP. If I would have been quicker on the draw, we could have went with XRP. But we might start to see a big drop-off here in this candle now because we don't have a lot of upward pressure. So if we go to the lower time frames, we just don't have a lot of sell pressure here either. So I still think it could surprise us and try to liquidate the shorts real quick by going up for a split second. And what I mean by that is you'll get a sudden, all of a sudden you'll do that and then you'll come down real quick. And the whole point of this would be to liquidate the longer leverage trades before we come farther down. It usually, not always, but oftentimes, you'll suddenly get something like that. I think we're going to have a big dump tomorrow because the Fed's going to raise 50 basis points again during their meeting. So I think we're going to have a preemptive sell-off. And if you look at it, this could be the start of it with an M, and it's just going to pull down. That's why I'm saying there's a position to be made here. The closer to 40090, the better. But 39931 is not that far away from it. It's just your stop loss would be, a little bit different. I mean, it would still be the same. It's just you'd be looking at a slightly bigger loss. But, I mean, it is an intriguing play here in the immediate short term. I wish it was up. The price of XRP was a little bit higher. If it would just go up to 409 area, I would buy it. And I'm tempted to buy it now and just ride it. I am. Ooh, ADA. Where is my ADA? See? ADA's not... It keeps getting deleted off of here. And I always forget about it because it always gets deleted off. I don't understand. My gut says buy it as close to the 20-day as possible. And I like to buy them on the perfect positioning. Wow, ADA hasn't even started the Bears cross yet? Holy crap. This isn't a good position. It's already had the breakdown candle, got rejected. I mean, it's basically, this is in the wheelhouse. It's just if it came back up, but it's in the wheelhouse. I mean, ADA looks pretty good. Holy crap, that's a big stop loss, though. That's a tricky one because the stop loss would have to be so high up. Man, it would have to be so high up, that stop loss, that it could get us in trouble if we have a stop loss on that one. Hold on, let me... Yeah, that's the problem. They do these hunting of the stop loss, or the liquidation prices. Man, I don't know. That's interesting. That ADA one's interesting because it hasn't started the Bears cross yet. It's just, we're going to come back up. I can almost guarantee this isn't ready to come all the way down yet. Oh, man, that's so intriguing. But that one, unfortunately, would get me in trouble because of how big of a gap it is. It's too big of a gap. Welcome, everybody, tuning in, the 68 people. I appreciate it. 57, 68. It keeps going back and forth. I don't know which one's the real number. We'll say 57 because it's the lower of the two. Ooh, here we go. XRP's coming back up a little bit. We'll pay attention here to XRP as well at 39938 on the USDT. That's correlated to KuCoin. I'm also looking, it's not just XRP, but these other ones have already made that little move down as well. So it would have been nice to have one that hadn't made that move, but we're not lucky enough to be in that position right now. Algo is an intriguing one as well because if it starts this bearish cross, it's just this one as well. We might as well wait the 7 minutes or, well, 22 minutes. But this is going to have a big wide pullback too, see? So if you got caught in that and then it stopped you out, it would be a quick stop out, and that's what I'm trying to avoid. This one's interesting. Tezos is interesting. I don't even... That's a weird pattern. Where are we at? 206.46. Throw on the SSL commodity channel indicator. Hey, what's going on, Salamander? Welcome in. Welcome in. Just got out of your theater short 115%. I'll get back in after. Hell yeah, Red Wire. Fantastic, and I'm glad that you were able to text me in Telegram and I was able to verify the numbers. Yeah, we're just looking to see if we have a retest back up is all. We're trying to buy as close to the 20-day on the 30-minute time frame as possible. That's the best way to do it if you're getting into a position like this. You got to try to buy closest to the 20-day because you have these breakdowns. And then you have back tests, but the market as a whole is breaking down a little bit, but we're not showing a ton of volume down. That's why I'm being a little careful here. Electro, throw on the SSL commodity channel indicator. I don't know what that is. I apologize. I'm assuming you're talking about on my trading view. SSL commodity channel indicator. I don't know if that's like every little thing with the stop loss and everything else. I accidentally put them all on my chart, but yeah, see, that's going to be too confusing, but that's interesting. I'm going to have to, I'll have to study it before I can actually keep it on here, but I appreciate that. I never seen that one. I'm not much of an indicator trader because I like to draw my patterns myself. So with XRP, what we're looking at, guys and gals, and welcome to the 69 people that are here. I seen we got to 72. That might be a channel record, to be honest with you. But I mean, everything is indicating too that this pattern's gonna have to come to an end here. We're just gonna take it in the narrow. This is the immediate short term, so don't get it twisted with the rest of the pattern. And see how we're on the 200-day right now? This is where you could get a hold, and then it can bounce back up and hit this. So this is where I'm always cautiously optimistic that I'll be able to do what I need to do in my trade. But if it falls through, it falls through, because then we start the bearish divergence, and we know we're going to have some kind of retest. I know it. And it's no coincidence that we're failing to have volume to push us through this level in the last, 30 minutes. And after a while, the structure, if it doesn't break, then it ends up pulling out just to come back down. So if we look at, whoops, you can see the pattern. It's basically filled out. Then if it wanted to come back up, it could do this or come up to here and then swing down to here at minimum. So I'd say a lot of good stuff happening here. A lot of good stuff happening here. So I want to know you guys' input. It's 8:42. What do you think? Do you think we're going to have a retest of the 20-day, or do you think it just breaks straight through here? I'm curious. Okay, everybody back. I appreciate everybody who stuck around. So, whew. Red Wire shirt will retest. Try Kava TX says. Okay, SSL channel is the proper one as well that you said. So let's Okay, so give us a quick rundown of what we're looking at here. What are we looking at? Let me, So what are we looking at here? I want you to give us a quick rundown since you told me to put this on. Electro _ Nick. What's the rundown on this real quick? What are we looking at? So are we looking at stop loss price up here? Is that what it's saying? Stop loss? Buy-in, or what is this suggesting? Is it suggesting that this, like, what are we looking at here? Ooh, come on, XRP. When the crosses are... Okay. So... I mean, we crossed down and up. I mean, it's been a... So... The moment one of the lines, so if the red line comes down and crosses the green line, it's a bearish cross, so it's going to go to the down direction. Now if the green line pulls up and comes through the red line, it'll continue upward is what this is suggesting. So we would be looking for this line to come cross through the green line, or the green line to pull up through the red line and continue up, or pull through here to continue down. Is that what you're saying? Okay, so this crossed to the up direction now, the price action, so... Yeah, so it's suggesting up right now. So right now it's suggesting that we could have a cross to the upside, like I was saying, to liquidate the longs. Or the shorts, I mean. This is what I was talking about. This is an interesting indicator. And now it came back down, well, the green line, so I see what it's doing. And this would be the exact spot. It came up and reached. Holy crap, it came up perfectly. Look at that. It came up absolutely and hit that 40076. So what do you guys think? Do you think it continues upwards, or do you think this is a fake out candle? I'm just curious what everybody thinks. We have 56 people left at 8:47. Oh, that's that one. Man, I was trying to learn that indicator. That happened so quick. That happened so quick. I didn't even get a chance to look at my KuCoin. Whoops. Man. What a perfect retest that was right there. That's a... Yeah, it looks like it's running out of steam here already, to be honest with you. I gave him water, Julie, just now, so that could be why he, This is running out of steam. See, it's running out of... Then you can bread the 5 and watch. The 1 and 3 for... Yep, absolutely. And then you can go from a farther out as well. And with the 30... I mean, it looks like it's going to converge here, and it's showing a bear flag right now, like signs that it's going to continue downward. This is saying our top end potential could bring us, I'm assuming, up to here. But I mean, that's still a lagging indicator because it's the 30-minute. But I mean, that 3-minute candle, if it doesn't push up here in the last 56 seconds, it's been kind of a wasted candle, and it could push it back down. Now it's going to be interesting. See, now it's going to push up. We're going to see if it can get up there. Now with this red line crashing down through here, like... $30,219. So we did put a little upward pressure in this candle so far. The 5-minute on Bitcoin pushed through. The 3-minute on Bitcoin pushed through. On XRP, it hasn't quite pushed through. Oh, he did? Well, I'll be darned. That's the second one of the day. What do you guys think? Are we going to break up, or is this just the retest we were talking about at the start of the class/episode? It's not bad. Okay. I'm curious what everybody thinks. But you see why we don't just jump in at 39.9 where it was at just because we want to jump in. So now, I mean, it at least is more in a favorable area. Tobyron, thanks for the 100 bits. Our first donation since the hype train ended. I appreciate that very much. Only have my phone. I want to show you the straight Telegram when I sign up. I'm saying. Oh, awesome, awesome, Electro. That would be fucking fantastic. Yeah, this is it's definitely always nice to see something with correlation. So we see the 1 minute here. Let me take off the EMAs real quick. So, I mean, on the 1 minute, you can see it cross. The 3 minute We'll find out in 15 seconds because obviously it hasn't read through on this 3-minute yet. We did pull through with volume, which is a good sign that this should continue up a little more. But what a nice indicator. Thank you for that. But we're running out of steam here. We are running out of steam. We need to push through this level. Otherwise, this 30-minute candle is about to come to an end here. This would need to push through here. Otherwise, it's going to be one of those nice bear candles. But we really don't have a lot of volume pushing us down through this area. So, who knows? It's a very dangerous time right now is what it is. Julie? Want to relax? You denied me? No. I did walk in there, though. I don't know if he laid down because he was debating. Yeah, but he was debating whether or not to lay down when I walked over there. You know how he crawls on his knees? He crawled to his bubba, or his sippy. So, with XRP, just to give us all more than should we buy or sell? So that's the pattern right there in the immediate short term. And we did break through in this 30-minute candle, but as of right now, it looks like a fake down. And we've still got a chance. We could possibly come back up here still to 403, 403.45 area. It's all going to matter on Bitcoin as well. The volume's not great on the sell volume. We did come through. We just never reach the technical target. Back to the uptrend yet at 29,945. But there's no guarantee that we're going to come straight through before coming back up to a retest at 30,345. They're always tricky things. And it makes it very difficult right now for a swing because, although I'm going to put back on the EMAs, and I'm going to turn off this indicator just for a second on the SSL channel. Oh, that's awesome. Michaela, our 15-year-old, just got the varsity letter jacket for tennis, her certificate, which is pretty cool. What's she in 10th grade? 9th grade? Ninth grade going into 10th grade, I mean. So, it still doesn't have a lot of strong pressure upward, but it's if the candle were to close right here, it would be enough to force a candle up, is all I'm saying. And you see where XRP is now. XRP, it doesn't have enough to push it up, but it's going to be one of these. And this is why I didn't want to buy it on this last candle, because we did this. Now, oftentimes, don't we have the squeeze candle for the pennant? And then it's going to decide what we're going to do. We're going to find out a lot in the next 30-minute candle. But today, I'm not advising any trades yet because there's no way we can do it yet. But we'll look at the 30-minute and we'll try to go through the charts right now. So with XRP, what you're looking for is you want to buy it as close to 40080, just understanding that it could reverse back up, so you'd have your stop loss up here. And it's so far up, so I wouldn't suggest putting it all the way up there, but 40381, I mean, it's not terribly far. If you had the stomach, you wouldn't want to put your stop loss until about 404. But I'm saying there's no reason it should break this old formation, and you could just sell it at 40168. And then just if it was going to break this and go up, you could always just buy it back up here for a 0.42% savings. And then you could drop it down from there. But with the stuff that's going on tomorrow, it's going to be very dangerous to go long here in the market. When they raise the rates again 50 basis points for the third month in a row, it's going to cause the markets to collapse again. Like if you look at the stock market just real quick, it was down 269 points today, closed under 33,000. DXY is creeping up again, and it looks bullish in the 30-minute to me. Has a bullish cross. It looks like it could have a quick push up, and any kind of push up here is going to cause crypto to go down. So for every reason I've said and more, I think we're bearish. I do. I think this is just a retest back up, but I think we're bearish. As a whole, I think we're bearish. So, but we are coming to the end of class tonight, the episode. If you want to donate, if you want to follow, if you want to join the TFAM, do it now or forever hold your peace. Going through, so the market setup is showing on Matic 6088 or as close to there as possible. And then you would have your stop loss right here at 6147 approximately. Because if it breaks this area, then you're screwed. But really, you're not going to want to ride it higher than about 61 cents because then you could just buy it when it breaks back up this way. Doge, it's the same deal. You're looking to buy as close to 7971. But if it were to break past like 8008, there's no reason to hold it. Actually, it's a little higher. 80010, I would do it. 80013. But this is what I was worried about. This is why I didn't buy into my position before. Because I thought this next 30-minute candle was going to be a candle that would break up a little bit. And it is. See, this is where we could have got caught on the bottom side of here. But now, we've pulled up a lot. Now we're going to decide. Here's our deciding factor candle. We are on a bear flag on every single one of these. It's just now we can test the 20-day. It's almost ironic how this always happens. Because it always has to liquidate the high shorts and the high longs that are at higher leverage than like 30 to 50x range and then do 125. It's just, it's without routine. Doing this every single day now, I see how easily this manipulates itself one way to the other. And this has the classic bear flag. This is the squeeze candle. I mean, it's exactly what we were saying 30 minutes ago. What was going to happen. I almost regret not buying some of these down there and riding it back to the 30-day. But when I'm trying to do a position. So DGB has started the bearish divergence. And now it's back testing the 20-day. This could be a candidate as well. You'd want to buy at 1196 approximately. That'd give you a nice impulse move down. Your stop loss, it would be a real tight one if you bought in. Because you don't want it to break past here at all. You're pretty close though. So let's say you bought it at 1194. You would put your stop loss here for about 0.52%. It's that tight. It's going to be an interesting 30-minute candle for sure. It looks like ADA is could make a W. It definitely could make a W here for ADA. Could do something like this. See, we have the bears cross too here on the 15 minutes, guys. This is almost kicking us, saying this is a fake out to the top side here on this 15-minute candle. Now, unless it pushes back over and proves this as a fake out and it rolls up on the 20-day. Otherwise, this would be kind of like your maximum output here we're getting towards. And this is another one. Man, is it so crazy that these are lining up like this. From 65 to 0.6. Okay, you got the... on XRP. So we put that back on. Where the fuck did it go? Okay, so now my question to you is, so now we're thinking it's going the opposite way. See, this is why I didn't want to buy, because I didn't know if it was going to come back up here. So, so if you're looking at it now, what's your range you're looking at back up is my question, Electro. Because we started a bullish cross on the 1 minute as well, so that's going to finish this pattern. So it's likely going to come up here, or it's going to bottom down and test here again. But these are either the fake out candle. This is either the fake out, because if it is the fake out candle, here, I'm going to take this off again just because I want everybody to see this. If this is the fake out candle, the 20-day is going to hold here, and this is going to squeeze back down. If this is the fake out candle. This is the area where you would also, if you were going to go short, this is the candle you were looking for, but you got to be careful, because if it pulls up, that's kind of a V formation. Very tough. But this is where we have the prime positioning now, not being in a position. Because if the candle volume looks so low and it ends up not being able to pull up and it stays below, this is where you can take a chance that it's going to ride back down real quick. But obviously if it breaks up, then obviously that's why you're waiting right now, because this very well could break up. That's an engulfing to the top side is what it is. So, what do you guys think? I could almost see this happening. Right? And then maybe this. That is... It's either going to do that, or it's going to do this. There's no two choices about this. But guys, I'm going to have to get going here. But you can use it to find entries on the way down, on across, and back down. Yep. Agreed. And I think the 1 minute and the 3 minute is a good, it is a good way to look at it, to be honest. I like that because it gives an early indicator. Ooh, I picked a different one this time. So, where it says buy here, is this saying buy the up? Or is this saying we're... So this is what I want to see. So, you're in here. This is saying buy. So, buy to the upside? Is that what it's saying? Or is it saying buy to the downside? Yeah, I know it's a different one. That's what I was saying. Oh, it's saying buy to the up. Duh. It's telling us to buy it up. Because it broke this resistance line is what it's saying. Because it was saying right when it broke this resistance line. Because we had the cross. It broke this. It's saying buy it for the up, the impulse move up. I know it's the wrong one. That's what I said I put on the other one. It's funny, it said to buy right when it broke the 40098. Which is actually the 20-day, remember? That's the 20-day resistance, and when it broke over it, it said to buy. It's something good to look at, though, because it's interesting, because now it's showing it more bullish. A little bit here. I want to see how quickly it would turn around and say sell, though. Because we all know if this... Because I want to see how... Because it's going to have to reverse soon if this volume stays this low. So I want to see if it's able to catch the reversal. That's the resistance area. That's exactly what XRP did. Once it broke this resistance area, it fired a buy. Huh. Because it's saying it broke that area. It's exactly what it was saying. I'm curious now. I'm curious to see if it's reading the market right. Or it's faking itself out. It's interesting. That's very interesting. Oh, heck yeah, Electra, I agree. Yep, Ernie, there is very low volume, and that's why I'm waiting and sitting as well. Because it could go up a little bit more. And that's why I didn't want to get caught putting in a short earlier. But I do think it's interesting that this fired a buy right when it broke that area. Oh, this is the... It's the... I don't remember. Yours is the Erwin Becker's, I believe. It's the Miss Tricky. It's the opposite one. It's the opposite one on the top two of what you use. But it's interesting that right when it fired the buy right there, there's no volume. Why would it wait that long to fire the buy is my question. So if it's right, and it ends up going up a little bit higher than expected, like... But it... See, this is interesting. It's interesting because you can definitely put this in conjunction with what you already know. And now you're literally looking for a range. It is crazy. And that's not a bad area. If this fires a buy here at 14.09, that's in the perfect area because it would probably fire it up to here or possibly here. And it's only talking about a longevity move, so it would give you... That's from there, though. But if it fires it right here... Because it's telling you the area where to buy before to buy. If he gets up there and holds it as support, it's telling you to fire a buy. So with XRP, just looking at it, I don't understand. Okay, so it fired a buy down here, maybe? Yeah, so it was farther down when it fired the buy. So for XRP, it fired the buy, it looks like at 40105. I just don't like that area where it fired it. That seems like the trap spot. That's all I was saying. Because that's right on the 30-minute. That's the... I mean, I understand why it did, but I'm just saying, I want to see what it presents here because I think it's an interesting spot. And it fired it at a decent time for this reversal, is what I'm saying. It rounded the bottom. And if it does, if it's seeing it coming up to here, I can understand that. And it wouldn't tell you to sell it if it's only going to be a retest. So we're going to see. I like these analytics when they start putting it all together. This is something that intrigues me. Because then I can combat what I know against the machine. But this is coming down first. I don't really care. I mean, it's going to at least come down to here. Probably retest 40048. But then if it's showing bullish, now it's the opposite if it wants to bounce here. Because this is coming down here. I would almost think it would come down here eventually, but it definitely could hold this support from this candle. It's been a good class. This was a good class. But I'm going to have to go, guys. And Gales, I just wanted to see... Okay, so you buy exactly on the X. I got you. I want to take off this other one. Damn it, I took off the... I believe this is the one that you had on. Yeah, because look, the cross happened right here, remember? So if you would have bought right here, you would have bought the entirety of the move. On the 3-minute. So that would have been a 10% move on a 20x. So, but guys, it's been a pleasure. Have a good night. I'll see you maybe not tomorrow at 8 to 9 p.m., but when I get back home, because I have the funeral from 3 to 8 p.m. I don't think I'll be there all the way to 8 p.m., so we'll see what time I get home. If I'm back home in time, I'll see you tomorrow night. Have a good night, everybody.